Om Namah Shivaya. Chapter 7 is entitled Jnana Vijnana Yoga, the knowledge and wisdom of Brahman. To reveal the word Tat of the Mahavakya Tattvam Asi, we are that, we are Brahman. Brahman is also referred by various other names by adding Param, meaning highest. For example, when we add Param to Isvara, Brahman is referred as Parameshvara. When we add Param to Atma, Brahman is referred as Param Atma. And when we add Param to Shiva, Brahman is referred as Paramashiva. Episode 29, Chapter 7, verses 1 to 12. Isvara governs the universe with his threefold shaktis. Number 1 is Jnana Shakti, the power of knowledge. And Tattva 5 is pure knowledge. Number 2 is Ichcha Shakti, the power to desire for a noble cause. And number 3, Kriya Shakti, the power to put into action that noble cause. Therefore, to gain Jnana Vijnana Yoga, we must ensure that all our actions are of right knowledge with pure intention. The first 3 verses of chapter 7 introduces what is expected from chapter 7 onwards. In the first verse, Sri Krishna addresses himself as me, Mai, Brahman, the highest Isvara, Parameshvara. He tells Arjuna that to be free from being jivas, to gain moksha, we must be with a purified mind, totally committed and surrendered to the knowledge of Brahman. Maya saktaha manaha partha yogam yunjan madasrayaha. As the knowledge of Brahman is the means and the end to know Parameshvara totally without any doubt. Asamshayam samagramam yatanya sasitachranu. Once we gain the knowledge of Brahman, all the glories of Isvara, power, strength, overlordship becomes our glories. And in verse 2, Sri Krishna promises to teach this knowledge without omission, and also how to convert it into wisdom. Jnanam teham savijnanam idam vakshyama sheshataha. And once we have gained the knowledge of Brahman, there is nothing more to be gained. Yajñātvā neha bhunyonyaj jñātvāyam avashishyate. And in verse 3, Sri Krishna praises this knowledge for its uniqueness and rarity. He said that among thousands of human beings, only a rare person makes an effort for moksha. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye. And among those who are making an effort for moksha, only a rare person come to know Brahman truly, come to know, gain this knowledge and convert it to wisdom. Yatatam api siddhanam kaschit mam veti tatvataha. The preparation for this knowledge is the most difficult. We have to be karma yogis, doing our duties for the purification of our mind. And once our mind is purified, then we convert ourselves to jignasus and be committed to the knowledge of Brahman. And when we get able to convert it to wisdom, then we have liberated. We have come one with Brahman. So let us with enthusiasm be committed to the knowledge of Brahman. Verses 4 to 12 reveal how Isvara governs the world with his threefold shakti. First, verses 4 to 7 reveal Isvara's jnana shakti, his power of knowledge, as twofold prakriti. Verse 4 tells us Tattva 13. Isvara's prakriti is the lower prakriti, our swabhava, where the three gunas combining with the 5 elements, ether, air, fire, water, earth, and our 3 instruments, intellect, ego, mind. Bhumir, apo, nalo, vayur, kam, mano, buddhir, ahamkara. This eightfold prakriti manifests first in a subtle form, then in a gross form. And from here on, time, space, and the manifestation of this world begins. Verse 5 tells us, Tattva 12, Isvara's Purusha is the higher prakriti. It is pure consciousness. It is Satya. It's the truth. Jnanam, all-knowing. Ananta, eternal. It is the pure consciousness in this world. Yaya idam dharyate jagat. It is pure, visuddhi. It is our essential nature, not touched by Jiva's accumulated karmas. Jiva Bhutam. At the same time, the rhythmic movement of Shakti causes the Nirguna, no gunas, to manifest as 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. This is the higher prakriti. And verse 6 tells us, all beings and elements have their beings in this twofold prakriti, in Isvara's para and apara prakriti. Sarvani bhutani etat yonini. In Isvara alone, this entire creation has come about. Aham Krishnasya Jagata Prabhava. And into Isvara alone, this creation resolves back into Krishnasya Jagata Pralaya. This means the manifestation of the universe is, the cause is Tattva 12, Isvara's Purusha. And the manifestation is Isvara's Prakriti from Tattva 13 to 36. And verse 7 tells us, there is no other cause superior to Isvara's twofold Prakriti. Mataha parataram na anyat kinchit asti. It is in Isvara alone, the entire creation is woven like a group of beads on a string. Mai sarva midam proktam sutre mani gana iva. Just like a varieties of beads of various colors, shapes, sizes, values are woven on a single string, In the same manner, in Isvara alone, the entire creation in all its varieties are woven like beads due to Isvara's Icha Shakti, his desire to manifest this world. Verses 8 and 9 reveal Isvara's Icha Shakti, his desire to empower his twofold Prakriti to function to its purpose. Number 1, the taste in water is Isvara's Icha Shakti to give water its essence. Number 2, the light in the sun, which is reflected by the moon, is Isvara's desire to light up his creation. Number 3, the Om sound in the Vedas, from which all sounds arises and into which all sounds resolve back into, is to empower us with the knowledge of Brahman. Number 4, Isvara created space for sound to travel for communication. Number 5, whatever capacity and strength we human beings have is Isvara's desire to equip us to fulfill our purpose in life. Number 6, the sweet fragrance in the earth. And number 7, the brilliance and heat in the fire is Isvara's desire to nourish his creation. Number 8, our very life itself is Isvara's desire for human beings to gain the purpose of life. And number 9, the qualities that makes us an ascetic, the power of a purified heart, the power of concentration, the power of absorption, is Isvara's desire for us to tap into his twofold Shakti by his Kriya Shakti, his power of action to gain our purpose in life. Third, verses 10 to 12 reveal Isvara's Kriya Shakti, the eternal seed in all being. Sanatanam Bijamam Sarvabhutanam. Parameshwara is the seed in all living being. Number 1, the intelligence in our intellect belong to Isvara. Buddhi Buddhimatam Asmi. Recognizing this will release our ego, as we know that everything is due to Isvara's twofold Prakriti. Number 2, Isvara is the brilliance in the brilliant. And when we use our will to become brilliant, we are tapping into Isvara's brilliance. Tejas Tejas Vinam Aham. Number 3, in the strong, Isvara is the strength. Recognizing this will free us from our desire and attachment. Balam Balavatam Chaham Kamaraga Vivarjitam. Number 4, Isvara is that desire which is not against Dharma. Dharma aviruddha bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshapa. Without desire, there cannot be a creation, but our desire must be noble, must be righteous. Number 5, whatever guna predominates, sattva, rajas or tamas, we are all born of Isvara. Ye cheva sattvika bhava, rajasa tamasa chaye. The fact is, we are born of Isvara, but Isvara is not born of us. As jivas, with knowledge, knowing that everything is due to Isvara's twofold prakriti, and when we use our will to tap into Isvara's threefold shakti, righteously with all our words, thoughts and action, then our minds will get totally absorbed in Isvara to become the most exalted yogi. Madgatena antaratmana. At verse 12, we shall take a break, and next we are going to learn about what keeps us in ignorance. That ignorance of Brahman is the cause of our sorrow and delusion. So till then, Om Namah Shivaya.